How do you keep the energy for learning when every single day you're taking on new information and giving it out?
I always think about the edge. The faster you can learn something, the faster you can execute it, right? But if you're holding on to ideas that are like 10 years old, it won't serve you today. So you have to always keep learning new things. Like for me, it's always about do this thing, learn it, execute it, right? People talk about working hard, right? It's not about working hard, it's about working at speed of implementation. That's the difference between people who are successful and unsuccessful, is by implementing things fast, failing fast, getting feedback, iteration, deploy. That's how my brain thinks. Learn it, fail it, deploy. Learn it, fail it, deploy, iterate, right? And each time you're getting better. And it's kind of like, the analogy is, if I have a stone and I'm chiseling at the stone, right? I'm chiseling. And you just keep hitting it, nothing really happens. And then one time you do like one hit and the whole thing splits apart. That's how learning should be. That's how learning is. Once it cracks, you've now figured out the crack code on how to make that thing successful. That's why I do it.
Is there not a risk that failing fast can give you a reputation for failing?
No, because I don't believe in that. Because think about it, when we were babies, we had to learn to crawl. Then we try and stand, right? Then we'd fall over. That's a form of failure. People need to reframe this word failure. It's not failure. It's trying something that didn't work, so I'm trying something that does work. That's all it is. Failure is only feedback. Okay, I tried this campaign, it didn't work. Look, let me try it this way, right? Or I tried this conversion strategy, it didn't work. Or I put this video out there, it didn't go viral. Or I made this offer, the offer didn't work. Change the offer, right? So it's not about failure, it's about iteration of progression.
But what about when it comes to delivering for your clients? Should you wait until your product is perfect before you serve your clients?
You frame it. So for example, when I make a new offer, I tell my team, hey, by the way, this is something I'm thinking of doing. This is what, as you know, what I normally charge, but I'm willing to charge at a discount on the condition that you give me live feedback. This is what I call my pilot program. So there's my pilot program. There's going to be a lot of chinks in the armor. There's going to be a lot of things not ready. For example, a lot of people ask me for my social media AI content stuff, right? So for example, John, where's your hook generator? Or do you have an AI that can do cloning for your content you put out there? And I tell them up front, this is my intention of creating, but it's not even ready yet. And it probably won't be ready for another, 2 or 3 weeks or months. And they're happy with that, right? Oh, John, I sent an email, I didn't get a reply. It's because we're in pilot mode right now. So once all the chinks in the armor get ironed out, now we can charge full price. And now you've gone through all your iteration process. Because most of the iteration comes when you start. But in the later is what, like the fine tuning.
What is a teaching that you have recently moved on from or updated?
So I used to say it's all about content creation. Just create a lot of content, put it out there, Will. That's you just got to do that. But of course, people are scrolling, they get desensitized. So we need to move to the next part, which is documentation. Don't show, tell people kind of what you're doing and show it to them in a way that they can see it. So we used to demonstrate a lot of stuff. I used to say that a lot. But in today's world, and because of artificial intelligence, we want to see the result. So we go from content creation to documentation to now demonstration. Because now people say to me, John, I've got this social media thing, you've taught me all this social media, like I want to be an agent, I want to get more clients, how do I do it? Demonstrate it. I literally did this the other day, Will. I took someone's website, I said, look, do you want to make it better for you? And I just took it, I put it into my AI, right? And then I just clicked a button and it made it beautiful. All animation, all like, when you're scrolling, all the things start appearing. It was fast, it was quick, it was responsive. And it was like a million times, it took me like 5 minutes. So go out, do it for your clients, send it to them. You know what I realized? People don't want to pay for education anymore. But they want to pay for a result. Like in the old days, it's like, you want to lose weight, go to the gym, work out. Then it's like, you want to lose weight, take this pill. Now it's like, oh, you want to lose weight? Okay, you got to take this pill, but I got to put it in your mouth. Open your mouth. There you go. Right? That's how the world is evolving, because now it's about speed of expectation. I'll give you an example. Coming down here, go in the lift, right? You press the lift, and it's like, it's not moving, and I press the button again like it's going to come down faster. It's not going to come down faster. But it's my expectation. That's why everyone wants to buy a program and get instant results. So instead of just getting instant results, just do it for them. Like a lot of people say to me, John, my social media automation is not working. And then now if I say to them, learn how to do it versus just pay me the money and I'll do it for you. Do you know, I did a little test to my audience. I said to them, hey, you can learn all this stuff yourself. We had about 70 people that wanted to pay to learn itself. And then I said, what if I just do it for you, right? 155 people, almost double the amount of the people that want to do it themselves. And I've started seeing this shift. It's not do it yourself now, it's do it with for you. And let me explain what that means. So do with you. So I'm going to sit down with you. I'm going to look at your social media. I'm going to look at how many views you get, how many impressions you get, how many shares you get, how many comments you get. And then I'm going to design the message with you. So, Will, on this message, what would you like to say on this? Oh, I would reply like this. Okay, so do these replies sound like you? Yeah, it sounds like me. So I've done it with you now. Now for you, my team will go into the back, have access to your account, link it to an automation, and then input all those things for you. So when you make a post, all the automation is set. That's a done with for you.
What percentage of complete do you think AI can get something to before you really need that human intervention, or is human intervention needed all the way along?
So the human's always in the loop because it has to fine tune it, right? But once we start reaching general intelligence, then it'll do like 90% of it. Once we got to super intelligence, then it can do all of it. It's got all the nuances in there. Like you'll have the emotional AI in there.
Do you think that's possible now, or do you think we're still a little ways away from it, or is it a case of the time that you put into your systems?
Think about when you call the bank. Press 1 if you want to hear your balance. Press 2. It's always been there, Will. Always. It's just that people go, oh, but this is a new thing. It's not a new thing. It's always been there. So how long is it going to take to get that? It's a process of always fine-tuning it all the time. And when you fine-tune it, you're always adding things in. So that's why people say, oh, you can fire all your team. No, you still need your team to train the AI. And you let the AI do all the grunt work. People expect it now. Like when I call American Express, I'm speaking to an AI, right? But then I can speak to a human anytime I want to. So it's like the first filtering. And actually, you don't always need to speak to a human because some of the questions are just like 1 or 2 questions. That, okay, I got my answer, right? But when it's the more detailed one, then of course you would need that.
It's kind of always been an issue in marketing that clients expect those instant results. How do you, this might be a repeat of the pilot thing, but how do you manage clients' expectations in the results of their social media efforts?
So you explain your own journey. They say that you cannot appreciate someone's journey unless you've walked in their steps, right? So I just walk them through the journey and then you set expectations, right? So some people do it, they become viral straight away, make millions of dollars. Some try for a year, do nothing, and year 2, they make money. But a lot of this is you don't want them to come for just that expectation. I mean, yes, that's what they want. But for the second type of person who wants to do it themselves, you need to explain to them what's going to happen next, right? So in month 1 to 3, this is what's going to happen. Months 3 to 6 is going to happen. 6 to 9, and you tell them. It's kind of like I say to my personal trainer, how fast can I get a 6-pack? Right? It says the moment you start eating chocolates, then you start eating chips and burgers. So there's a way to track it. That's why community is important. You know, anyone can now create an online community, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, like all that. You can create your own community now. Knowledge is one thing. Knowledge is potential power because you got to do it. Knowledge applied is actual power. But to apply the knowledge, you have to do it all with the support of people rallying you to do it together. People always say to me, oh, John, I want you to answer my question. I said, no, because for the collective of all of you in this group, you're going to be smarter than me. And I give an analogy. We all help each other. Because when the tides rise, all the ships they rise at the same time. So we have a code of conduct. If you join this community, you have to help people. If you join this community, any new aha moments you get, you need to share it with the group. If you join this community, you have to come from the place, and one of our codes of conduct is never leave a team member in need. So then I don't have to do any work. I mean, of course I still go in and I still monitor, my team goes in. But ultimately, everyone's helping each other. That's what creates an incredible community. And this is the one thing we're moving to now, is that AI cannot replace a community.